Hello everyone, welcome to my live stream. Today is Monday, which means it's time for Inktober52. Inktober52 is the weekly version of the Inktober challenge. So every week they send out a prompt. Of course you don't have to use the prompt, but I like using the prompt. And I have my own theme that I do on top of it, which is griffins, so that I can use this as an opportunity to practice drawing griffins, since my main project is an illustrated novel about griffins. So what I've been doing this year is using this kit, and I'll show you what's in it in a second, to create a drawing that uses the prompt and is griffin related. So, oh Exie, hello! How are you? So great to see you! First thing on Monday, yay! I noticed it last week, but you changed, or was your name this before? Exie Loves Oranges. I feel like it was Exie Loves Oranges before, and then it changed back. Are oranges your favorite? Did I ask you that before? Oh, also, how have you been doing? How was your weekend? Okay, so here's what's in this kit. This is the kit I've been using all year, and it's filled mostly with stuff I got at the Inktober retreat last October. So, and I'm so happy because this was packed from my trip to Japan, and I got everything out today, so I can finally go back to this after last week I just used the bare minimum stuff. So, the first thing, most important thing maybe, is a sketchbook. This is the official, Inktober Moleskine sketchbook. And this was pretty pricey when I saw it for sale last year, so I was quite happy to get this in the little bundle from the retreat. It was just part of the retreat price, so I was like, oh, thank goodness, because it was more expensive than I would have wanted to spend on my own. So, let's see, this is last week's. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Exie says, yeah, I changed it. It was Exie the Xenobotanist. I remember now for a while, but turned it back to loving oranges. Yeah, they are my favorite. That's so cute. That's adorable. Oranges are your favorite. My favorite is pineapples and then pears. Pineapple, it's hard to, I think I like pineapple a little bit more. Pineapple and oranges go good together. I'm alright, thank you for asking. You're welcome. How are you? I'm pretty good. I feel like I'm still trying to get back into the swing of things. But I'm doing pretty good because I got my stuff. I've got my Inktober kit this time instead of just a single pencil and a single pen like last week. And yeah, just got to be patient and just do it a day at a time, and then I'll be back to normal, I think. Okay, so here's the couple of things that are not part of the kit that we got last October. This is my pencil that I chose to use, this Palomino Blackwing, and then a sharpener for the pencil. This is the Kum Automatic Long Point. It has two sharpener systems, so you can get it really, really sharp. And here's this creative starter set from Zebra. It has 5 each of their mild liners. And let's see, is it a brush end? No, it's just the 2 sizes of, let's see. Okay, there's a bullet tip on one side and a chisel tip on the other side. They also have brush-ended mild liners. And then these are their fine liners. What do they call them? They just call it Sarasa Fine Liner in various colors. Oh, good. Exie says, I had a nice weekend, too. I was watching Breaking Bad for a while. I binged and finished it this weekend. Dang. Isn't that a pretty long show? I've never watched it. Kind of dark kind of stuff. Even if it's funny, is kind of hard for me. So I'm like, even though it's so popular, I never watched it. Is it pretty long? Or is it like, how many seasons is it? Is it by seasons? I think it's by seasons. I think it's that kind of show. This and this are the last thing in this kit. So let me put this off to the side, out of the way. They're both Zebra brush pens. And this is interesting because this side of both of them is exactly the same. It's like a medium small. brush tip. But then on the red one, it also has a actual small brush tip. So yeah, I've been differentiating between these. I've been using this one for lining tasks and then this one for filling in. Otherwise, it's kind of hard to have some criteria to decide which pen to use. Okay, so let me get these moved over so I can open my sketchbook. Oh, wow. It's about 55 hours total. 5 seasons, 62 episodes. Okay. Okay, that gives me a good idea. That's pretty long, but I could see getting it done in a weekend, though. Did you do anything else, though, or just eat, sleep, and Breaking Bad? That is pretty long. That's got to include Friday. How did you do that in a weekend? Oh, you said you were already watching it. Ah, okay. So you were already watching it, and then you binged the end. That's still quite a bit. But that's less than House or X-Files, which is the 2 longest live-action series I've ever watched. Though, admittedly, I didn't watch the last season of House because I was pretty disappointed in the show, and I was like, I don't want to watch it anymore. So I didn't finish watching House. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. It's too long to compare to newer shows. Yeah. I'll just binge the last season. Oh, okay. That makes sense then. Because if it's the whole thing, that'd be like nonstop watching for a weekend. That would be a cool, like a dare or something. I dare you to just watch it nonstop. How long can you watch without going to sleep? Okay, now I'm going to search for... So I don't think I mentioned it. It's in the title. This week's prompt is Prowl. And I feel like that's just perfect for a gryphon because that's the word that's always used to describe big cats on the hunt is prowl. And even little cats. Like house cats, they use prowl too. You know, the little sneaking, low to the ground kind of thing. So I'm just going to search for prowling mountain lion. Hopefully I'll get a good image. Hope it won't be like just news of mountain lions attacking people or something, but here we go. Okay, let's go to images. I don't want any... Oh, here we go. Okay. So even though the front half is a bird on the gryphon, I want to get the cat-like. That's cute. Here's a statue. Oh, a baby one. It's a little baby. Oh, it doesn't want to focus. It's not prowling at all. Come on. Come on, camera. Oh, he's so close. Come on. Focus on this cute baby. Well, whatever. You can sort of see it. Maybe it's too close. There. Little baby. Okay. I just want to show you the baby. Oh, yeah. It's such a nice word, too. I mean, both the pronunciation and the meaning is so cool. Yeah, prowl. 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 I wonder what the etymology is. Okay, now you got me curious. Prowl. It definitely seems like a Germanic word to me. Late Middle English, unknown origin, according to Oxford Languages. This one says it was pronounced prowl until the late 18th century. Interesting. Prowlin, I guess. Middle English, prowlin. Well, I thought it sounded Germanic. Prowl. Yeah, one of my fellow inkers in the Inktober Discord that I'm in had, like, said he couldn't think of any ideas. So I was like, well, you could do like a burglar prowling, or like a spy could be prowling, or a ninja could be prowling, or a big cat could be prowling, or like, it just basically means this, like, sneak around silently in search of something. Oh, this is such a cool one, but it's like, you can't see the back legs. Ooh, I like this one. I'm definitely not going to watch the video, though, because it says, watch mountain lion take down elk on Colorado Highway. I don't want to actually see any violence, but this is a very cool pose. So let's see if I can just, yeah, download image. Yeah. And open the image. Here, I'll show you the, come on, camera. Let's do this. Yeah, I love this angle where the, where the head is like way down below the body. Part of that is because it's going downhill. But that's what I think of when I think Prowl, is that really low set body, like super low to the ground. And with a shape like this, I could put, it would be pretty easy to, you know, put an eagle head and then like some wings going back, held tight to the body. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this pose. Let me zoom in on the picture, though. Its tail is so fluffy in this picture, too. It's because this winter has its winter coat. It's got the adorable, huge, fluffy tail. Okay, move this a little closer to me. Okay, and take a sip of water. I don't remember if I showed before my fairy fountain glass that I got from Legend of Zelda Fairy Fountain. I can't really show because it'll spill the water, but there's like fairies on the... Oh, you can sort of see. There's fairies on the outside. It's my new favorite water glass. It's like I'm drinking the water from the fairy fountain in Zelda and I'm getting all my HP back. Okay. Now let's see. I think I'm just going to try to keep it on this side, because if I put it in the middle, the head will be really close to the gutter, and then I'll end up like this where the eye is just like cut right in half by the gutter. So I'm just going to try to fit it on this side this time. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's so cool. I love tigers too. This pose reminds me of an artwork I used to have, the same pose for a tiger in the forest. Yeah. Via the Chinese zodiac, I was born in the year of the tiger myself, so I have this special personal interest in tigers because of the sort of legendary mythological thing. Okay, I gotta remember not to draw the cat on the front half, but here's where the head will be. And it's facing in a little bit and down. And the eyes are about here. Okay, I'm just marking the general locations of body parts, and because I'll replace the... So these are the shoulders coming. So here's a neck, and then the shoulders come back even further. And then, so I can just replace the mountain lion bits with some sort of bird. I'll probably just do a generic, so as not to take too much time, because for this one I'm more practicing the pose than practicing the anatomy of the creature. So. And then I like this, how this front paw comes in down under the body. Exie, what year are you for Chinese zodiac? Well, it's not just Chinese, but it originated in China, as far as I know. Anyway. because they have it in Japan too. And in Korea, I actually got this orange and black and white yellow bracelet in Korea at a Buddhist shrine that had a lot of ties to that Chinese style zodiac. So there were like a statue for each of the signs, and then there was all these goodies you could buy, and so I got the bracelet. I got the tiger bracelet. And that was in Korea. Oh, I drew the paw, the fingers, but I need not the fingers because I'm going to do a bird paw. See, I already forgot about what I was trying to do. Okay, I gotta swipe these off into the trash. It was also similar to Japanese art scrolls. I mean, art style. I don't know, maybe I have fabricated memories. I remember it so vaguely. No, I can imagine it because, like, I think you probably did have something like that because I was looking for, I'm pointing at my screen. I was looking for this kind of pose because that's like the classic prowling pose that I've always seen, and I love it. It's like so iconic, so I bet you did have something. Oh, that means this is your year. You were born in rabbit year. This year is the year of the rabbit again. Yay, it's Exy's year. Nice. Yeah, it was my year last year, I believe. So that's cool. 99% sure last year was Year of the Tiger. And I'm 100% sure this year is Year of the Rabbit. Okay. I'm trying to get some claws mapped out so I don't forget that this is supposed to be a bird. A bird paw. Not paw. Talon? Claw? Claw? Well, bird foot. Okay. Now, the body also curves around this way. It's not just going up in perspective, it's curving around to the side as well. So here's the, like, main part of the body. The spine is, like, going like this. And then the back leg. And this one I will draw as the mountain lion. And it is surprisingly thick, like the skin. It just comes straight down in the back. And this paw is actually lifted up off the ground. Gotta bring this even farther back. Okay. I think I got it. Oh, thank you. It's a cute little dancing bear again. It's already looking so dynamic. Yay! I've been working on that kind of thing for a while too. Like, not just choosing a pose standing around and just looking cute or something, but trying to get stuff looking like they're just doing something, so yay. Alright, looks like the tail is just gonna have to go in the gutter a little bit. Just a bit though. Just meets up with it. It's so fluffy. The tail is really fluffy and big. It's very cute. Thirsty again. Drinking my fairy fountain water. Okay. Maybe I will. I'm gonna look up a... Let's see, I'll just look up a hawk. See if I get any cool pictures that have it sort of like at this angle maybe. Ooh, I know. Hawk looking down. Oh, this is perfect. Look at this one. Yeah, that's the perfect angle. Yeah. Okay, can I download? And open this one. Okay, now I'm gonna... I think this might be a juvenile. I didn't really look at it, but it's got really a lot of... how can I explain? Like, the feathers are all not smooth. There's a lot of little small hairs. But I mostly want it for the face. It's like, how do the eyebrows... I mean, they're not eyebrows, but how does the ridge above the eyes cover the eyes, and how do they angle, and how does the beak come out from where the eyes are? That's what I'm looking for. So okay, and then this eye is much more covered up. And then you can sort of see the curve of the mouth on the head, not where the beak is coming out, but where it's closer to the head. Excellent, excellent. And I'll give it the fuzzy looking feathers, spiky fuzzy feathers. Even though this is clearly an adult for the mountain lion part. Whatever. It's a griffin. It's not real anyway. I can do whatever I want. Hey, that's pretty good. I like that. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Neat. Okay. Well, maybe I'll just look up hawk again to find the front legs. Ugh. Every time I search something like hawk legs... Oh, okay, good. So many times I search up a specific body part of an animal, and then it'll just show me like ones that were cut off from the animal. And no, I don't want to see something like that. But I found a good one right at the beginning. Although it's flying, I'll just have to use my imagination. Rough-legged hawks and feathered feet. Okay, let's open this one. So I'm going to use this reference for the feet. And bird legs are always so much longer than I think. Even though I've been drawing birds so much for years now, and it still surprises me when I'm like, whoa, they have really long legs. Okay, so it's just mostly going to be feathery. Especially because this is specifically a feathery... I don't remember what I just said, but it's like a feathery-legged hawk or something. So the feathers actually come all the way down to the like leathery foot. And then the talons are black, like so many birds have black talons. that's good enough. And then we'll just, I'll say that the thumb one, which is often all the way around the back so that they can grip on a branch easy, or grip a food or something. I think it wouldn't be visible because it would be right back here. But there's this arm. Since it's feathery, I think that where the elbow is bent here, the feathers would be sticking out. So that's why I'm drawing it like that. And then comes all the way down again. Now, let's go back to my other image. Yeah, it's just sat down on the ground just like this foot, so I'll do a similar thing. Ah, where'd my picture go? There it is. I'll just angle it different. I thought I heard Kiki meowing like she needed something, but maybe I was imagining it. I don't hear anything now. That was weird. Yeah. XZ says, I feel like most of the birds look like wearing sweatpants with elastic ankles. Yeah. It's just suddenly like, shoop. This one, though, the feathers come all the way down. It does still have that sweatpants look, though. That's funny now that you mentioned it. I agree. Cool. I think that's good. And it's perfect timing because we're about halfway done, so it's nice to get started on inking at this point. Halfway done as far as time is concerned. So I'm just going to ink the whole thing with the small brush pen, and then I'll do any more details after that, after I see how that turns out. Maybe what I'm hearing is a dog howling outside or something. I keep hearing something. Sounds like an animal. And it's not just my dogs snoring. They are down here in my room with me, snoring right now. Ooh. Aoife started doing some really big sleepy breaths like she was having a dream or something. Yeah, maybe Kiki is meowing. Maybe she's meowing at something outside or something. I love using the brush pen for stuff like sharp talons. You can just really get a nice, because it looks extra sharp if you've got that tapering line toward the end. Thanks to the brush part. This looks so good. Even if the way the line weight is working isn't necessarily super realistic, it just gives it a, I don't know how to explain it. Just think it looks really nice. Okay, now I need to go back to the mountain lion reference image. And you can see the muscle inside of this really floppy skin on the leg. Just like with a lot of big cats, where they actually have a lot of extra skin that makes them look all soft, but then you can still see, I mean, even with house cats, like I see that with my cat Kiki, you can still see the muscle moving underneath. And I'm seeing a sort of knuckle looking. It's not just a single round, it's like a little round and then another round for the end of the toe. Oh shoot, I forgot to put any wings on it. Let's draw some wings. I'll just ink them on top of what I've already inked. Okay, hawk, I don't know if I'll find it, but wings furled. Nope, these are unfurled. Oh, here we go. Oh, but that's from the side. I need it from the sort of the front. Or maybe if I put closed. Wings closed. Maybe that'll work. That's from the back. From front. That one's kind of close. Maybe I have to say it from top. Yes. Wings. We need the wings. Oh, golden sparkle wings. We've got a yellow theme going on with the little emojis. Or what do they call them? They don't call them emojis here. What is it? Emoji? I'm clicking on it to see. Oh, emotes. That's what they call them here. A beautiful golden theme. Dang it, I searched for wings closed and they're all flying. This is not what I searched for. Okay, maybe I'll just put hawk from top. And I won't talk about the wings, I'll just talk about the hawk. I just want a good idea. Oh, they're all flying. How about standing? Standing from top. Getting there. Just getting there. Okay, from top and behind. I'm still scrolling, trying to find. Just what does it look like when from the front? This one is kind of, you know what, I'll just use this one, download image, and use my knowledge from my pigeons in my imagination to fill in the blanks. So I'm going to use this picture, if the camera will focus so that you can see. This is the kind of shape I was looking for, with the wings closed like that. Whew! So hard to just find such a simple pose. Okay. Oops, it's not focused. What? Why isn't it focusing? Come on now. There we go. Well, at least I know exactly where the wings need to go, because here's the shoulder blades. So they actually come down like this. So it's almost like a S shape. So how would that work? I have to do a little 3D imagining in my head. Because right now it's like coming down and around like this. So in this, so it comes, so it's basically, it's going back like this. And let's do this one on this side too. Wait. I did it backwards. Ooh, it's very hard to imagine. That's why this is good practice. Because also, this wing needs to be raised up a little bit because of to give the arm some space to move. We're gonna have it go. This one is gonna go. And this one's gonna hang down as a balance. This one is going up. So this one will go down, and this one will sort of disappear behind the body, I think. And there's this sort of shape on it. And then another row of feathers. We're doing very generic. Very, very generic. This actually comes way back like this. That, and then this one's like this. There. And then lots of feathers stacked on top of each other like this. I think actually this is just going to have to come out further. There's no choice. And then what I remember from my pigeons is they've got this pretty, like, it's a lovely little cover of feathers that comes down in the middle of the back. Let's make this go further out too. Let's make this longer on this side. Okay. There, we got some wings on there. Use my imagination a lot, but probably good enough. Okay, I'm pretty sure now what I've been hearing is a dog outside barking. This is coming through more clearly now. No, I think let's see. Well, I'll use the thicker end to do that fun outline that I like to do. And then I'm going to use a little bit of the colors. I don't use the colors as much out of this kit, but I think that'll help with, since I inked before I realized I forgot the wings. If I put some color in, that'll help make it less confusing visually. Oh, thank you. Looking so badass. Yeah. Yay. That's good for Prowl. It's hunting up its next dinner. I already did the lines pretty thick on the wings, so I won't add too much extra there. Yeah, that's probably good. Now I'm just adding some more lines to help things look like they're in front of other things. Oh, and the eyes can be colored in black, the pupils. Oh, and I guess I'll do the talons as well because they were all black. Yeah, it comes more alive when I fill in the eye. It's actually too bad there's not, I would really like a brush tip marker right about now. So I'm also going to imitate the color from the reference image that I picked for the wings. Then that way it can, because it's nice, the main body seems to be mostly white, but then the wings are brown. So that'll really help with what I'm trying to do by coloring it, which is make it so it's not so confusing since I have inked lines that I would like to fade into the background now. And then with this bird, it does have little, I'll go to the other side, the bullet tip, has little specks of brown on it, on its head especially, and then down a little bit onto the chest and stuff. So then when I was looking at the mountain lion, it had a much darker tip to its tail. It's mostly brown, of course, with a little white on the face and the ears, but of course those are gone for the griffin. But the tail has a really dark tip, so I'm going to add that in with this as well. And then that makes the whole griffin look more uniform, like it's one creature instead of two creatures put together. And heck, I'll even do a little bit on the feet too. Not because I'm seeing it, but just because since there's some on the front feet, I feel like it'll help it look like a cohesive creature. Oh, I like it. I like it. Okay, where's my... Okay. Now I'm doing I'm back on the reference image for the face. Using that other kind of hawk. So this is an interesting griffin because it's not just a combination of a bird and a mammal. It's a combination of multiple birds. Okay, and here's the eyes are colored, so I'll give that some color in there. And then I'm going to use a different color. I'll just use a different gray for the front hands and this yellow part on the beak. Oh, it's a lot darker than I remembered, but can't take it back now. I'm going for it. I even made those swatches at the beginning, but I didn't think to look at it. And then I'll put a little bit into the eye color as well, and sort of put them together. Let's see, what else? I'm pretty happy with this. Maybe I'll put an interesting color in the eyes. But which color? Go to this swatches at the beginning now that I remembered they exist. I'll do that pink. Put a little pink in the eyes to make it different. Bring the attention down into the eyes. Maybe that's how it'll work. That's how I hope it will work. So it's different from any other part. Yeah, that's good. And then I think I want to just get some of this. The beak looks very rough, like it's scratched up or something. So I'm going to add a little bit using this fine liner, a little bit of texture. And maybe we'll do a little texture on the hands too. The bird hands are usually very leathery looking, so do a little extra texture on the hands. Add more detail around the eyes. Well, I'll use this gray one. I'm trying to think of stuff to add to it. Use this gray one to do a little tiny bit of hatching in the environment to make the limbs look like they're actually standing on something. Wonder if it shows much shadow. There's not much shadow on the cougar reference image. I mean, there is, but it's like all on this side because the light is very strongly coming from this side. But I don't want to do a huge shadow because if you do a huge shadow, that becomes a a focal point in and of itself, and I definitely did not leave room for a shadow to be its own visual point of interest. So I'm just most minimal shadow ever. I can probably do a little bit more on the wings too. Zoom in. Add some of this pattern, because it's not just brown. There's like a warm brown and then a really dark brown with spots on it, and then there's like a cool brown, and the cool brown has stripes on it. So I'll use this one to get a little bit of that. Ooh, I like it. I like how it's looking. And I didn't really differentiate between the warm and cool brown when I colored the whole wing, so I'll just do the stripes that I'm seeing down here on this like third row of feathers. Maybe there's a couple stripes on the big ones. Not very much though. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it good. I'll just... Oh, did I smudge some ink here? No. Oh well. A little smudge. I went so far in the drawing without any smudges, but then I got one smudge after all. So, how was I signing these? I think I was putting Inktober52 and then Prowl. Oops, I did the R first. Prowl, and then what, the date? Yes, I was doing the date, and it's the 17th April 2023. I don't remember if I was doing my signature mark on. Ah, it doesn't look like it. This is just a sketch. Okay, I'm gonna hold it up closer for the last look. Oh good, it focused on its own. Hooray! So here's my interesting, like 2 or 3 types of hawk plus a mountain lion. Prowling Prowl. Yay! I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I have not really done one like this where it was a lot of thought about the pose and then just the visual appearance of the... And I'm glad this time that I noticed that I didn't do wings before it was too late, because last time that happened, I think I forgot to do the front legs or something like that on a griffin. It was earlier, and I had done so much inking that it was like, it's too late. She's not going to have front legs. Oh, thank you! Exie says, so cool. Oh, and pretty amazing how the shading helps in artwork. Yeah, it's like just a teeny tiny bit can do, like, I don't know, can make it like really pop off the page or feel like it's like way more real or something. Like it just brings it to life. It's just a tiny little bit. It doesn't even have to be super realistic. So nice. It's gratifying as an artist to do that because it's like minimal effort. It's really bang for your buck because you don't put that much effort, but it's like, wow, it looks so much better now. Oh, okay, well then, that is it for this week. We fit this drawing in the 1 hour window just like perfectly this time. I think this might be my favorite one so far. Oh, here's the one where I forgot to do the front legs. That's okay though. This was the wyvern. This is a wyvern griffin. Anyway, so that's it for today. I'll be back on Wednesday for another lucky dip with that sword fighting reference book. So hopefully I will see you then. Thank you for this stream. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, that's it for now for everybody who's watching. Hope to see you next time. Thank you for watching.